towards this top lane of Fnatic and what's happening with those side camps.
And he can just farm their big camp with arrow. He just killed the big hellbear.
Feels like Ohio's up a little bit too far here.
Well, it feels like Sumail is in trouble. He's actually really in trouble here. Should be dead. One more hit.
Yeah, they're able to get it. Fnatic, they needed something. That's a good start. But Fear with the point blank range arrow. He gets an instant rebuttal kill. But it's still a good thing you brought down your Bat Rider. We can't even actually give like the extra damage from the Fire Spirits. Now Fear's making a break for the 2-minute rune. That looks like exactly what Ohio's trying to capitalize on. Fear comes down too far. He's still got that level 2 member, so Leap is available for Fear, but they get the kickoff, they boulder forward, and Fear, he can't escape from this. The Tornado, he'll die from the fall. And mid one, well, he already had a level advantage, now he's also got a kill to add to his name. Net might be in a little bit more trouble though with Sumail. There's 3 sticky napalms on Net, but the movement speed currently is a little bit ahead of Sumail, so this Firefly is not doing the work. And Fnatic, they're not rotating up the mid lane to help him out. Universe time walking himself forward, as now they do find that kill, but Ohio, now he's got the Fire Spirits mid one looking to punish up on Sumail. Fear throws down the arrow and hits on Ohio. He's got nowhere to go apart from down. The Fire Spirits made a little bit more of a slower death, but still a death nonetheless.
And just when I was about to say that this is a very good start for Fnatic in the mid lane to get well, maybe it is after all.
The ball forward from DJ.
Yep.
You wanted good rotations from DJ, and already he's been involved in all 3 of the kills of Fnatic. Stand where this Earth Spirit's coming from. They lost the Observer Ward as well that was watching over the Ancient area. So both the 2 Observer Wards of EG were very quickly removed, while you've still got the Vision. Mid one, maybe Vision won't help him, however. There's a nice kick from the Earth Spirit, but mid one, Tornado can't buy himself enough space. We're still underneath the Firefly of Sumail, and his presence across the map.
And this is what Winter was talking about in the panel with mid one in the previous game, that he seemed a little bit cocky. He was very far up in that lane, I think. Of course he wants to go for the farm and try to pressure, but...
This is a little... Yep, they actually got the glimpse off. His Time Walk out won't be working. With they got the kill. Back underneath the tower. Rotates towards the mid. Sumail, he's got himself a haste rune at level 6. He definitely wants to find a kill, but it's also the movement up towards the top lane. Net, he's got a level 2 glimpse. They do need the vision over on Arteezy with the dust. They managed to get it as they ball up, but straight past Arteezy. He'll still be glimpsed back over towards the fight. So Arteezy nowhere to fight this one. Maybe with a Dark Pact, he's just going to kill him Ohio before he dies. So even going down with a ship.
That presence of mind though.
Middle lane, Sumail dragging back mid one into the Arrow of Fear. They need the extra follow-up stun coming in from PPD with the 1 charges and then into Invis. Mid one will survive.
They actually stacked their stuns way too much there, I think, of the game so far.
Here they come.
If EG get to engage here,
they're actually going to walk through Fnatic's Observer Ward, so Fnatic may feel a little bit more confident about this as Sumail. Into the Firefly he goes, and he's already found his target. It's going to be Net. Universe can attack into him. Remember that Chronosphere is still available. Tornado's flying in. It's a long one, but a little bit off target. The EMP may do a little bit more work, however, as Universe leaps himself out of it. Net, he can't walk away, or can he? He's still on the run. The Flame Break, it pushes him back. He'll actually burn down from this, and the Chronosphere kicks off, controlling up mid one. The Invoker's down, but Mushi, he's coming in, the highest net worth carry on the field right now. But Mushi, he's still all that money cannot let him win this fight. EG will take 4 heroes against Fnatic, and it's happening again. It is full deja vu. They see the vision on DJ that they cannot get the sun off in time. So not a full team wipe, but still a 4-for-1 trade-off. Clinks being the casualty of EG. But Mushi is still caught a lot of cash out of that bottom lane. Sitting at his 4.5k net worth. He's about to have to use it all over again as EG. Well, there goes your dust. They seize Sumail. They may not have noticed in the Invis rune. Now the arrow flies in. Hits on DJ. The Magnetize. It's not enough to kill off Sumail. They try and reach him, but he will survive on 53 HP, while the Phoenix and the Earth Spirit get mopped up by Arteezy and Fear.
Port Mirana that has this. It's got to be worrying for Fnatic. Instant sentry here from PPD. They're already prepping in case.
It's the Shadow Blade. They see him, they're going to dust. There was a sentry ward just on the other side of the tree line, and Arteezy wasn't ready for it. So 45 seconds on the sideline, and PPD instantly TPs himself out. But you're noticing the mid one pushes the aggression into mid. The second they get that kill on Arteezy, they need a follow-up. So either it's Roshan or the mid tier 1 tower. And in this case, it looks to be mid tier 1 tower. Here goes for the arrow play with Sumail. He's got a lot of life. The Sunray's kicking in, but with a kick onto Fear, the boulder as well. Mushi coming in from behind as to pounce off over the kinetic field, but they glimpse Fear back in again, and now Universe, the double chrono, underneath his own tier 1 tower. The Nova is being extended at the moment. Universe coming a little bit closer towards that, but DJ's already down. PPD, they do get the extra stun. Mushi needs to get himself out of here, but it's just not possible. They keep getting hit. The flame break, it doesn't burn him down. Ned will actually just be stunned and just has to sit here, gawking at EG, looking to get that kill. Universe sleeps himself in to give himself a double. There's a Sunray from Ohio. He wants revenge and he just cannot get it. So it's a 3-for-1 trade-off as Fnatic
to tag team throughout the game. Here, yes, they lose a kill, but that kill gave them information enough that they knew they could jump on
PPD's
Invoker.
dead.
And yeah, he's pretty dead.
Well,
he's still dead.
That's a wild pounce, but they still do find the kill. But it means now these TPs are coming in. The Shadow Dance up in 1 second time. Actually, that TP...
He insta-blinked, so he didn't get glimpsed.
Like, that's the only kind of downside here I'm seeing for EG, which will take them time. And they're centering in there. Yeah, they've actually find the Dire Observer Ward too. EG did plant down a fresh one, so they're okay with that. As they move aggressively into the Radiant jungle, Mushi comes in forward, sees Universe, sees our TC Sentry Ward now goes down, but Mushi, oh Ned, he's almost down with the Chronosphere, catching an only DJ. Disruptor still the first one to fall, but Arteezy taking so much damage with the Cold Snap, and PPD swaps him away to safety. They're being split up completely here for Fnatic. They can't focus their big combos, and now Fear, he jumps in with the Starfall. The Nova will be triggered, but they're just bringing it down. 3 heroes all around it. The Phoenix is down for the count. The Arrow will fly forward to mid one. Well, make him a pitcher or a catcher, I don't care. He's down. The Invoker is gone. And Slark, the only one alive. He's got to be careful. The Sentry Ward is right around the corner. Mushi walks in. Sumail saw him. He blinked away, but EG, they want Roshan powers, but as they group up to do that on the bottom lane, Arteezy takes out the mid. Their smoke's gonna break. They don't have dust. Actually, yeah, they do have dust, but Ohio was the one who had it. Because at the back line, it did trigger onto Arteezy. So he starts the Sunray, and they found the vision and the glimpse. The arrow flies in. They'll actually split between all 3 heroes, and Arteezy will go down. So they burn the Aegis to the Immortal. Meanwhile, while that happened, you lost the Invoker on bottom lane, but they'll go again to Arteezy. Magnetize the trigger. They go for the kick as well. Arteezy, maybe not able to get out this one scot-free because they don't have any reveal. So he just runs back into the tree line. Stop the press.
Just wanted to mention that. I felt like that was really surprising.
Ohio's dead. Out.
Oh, he missed again! Arguably not very important.
No. Not doing so much damage. And now you also pick up the gem over on Sumail. He doesn't have it just yet, so Mushi's gonna steal the rune, and this time he'll actually get the leash over on Sumail. And he needed that, but Sumail, he won't go down! 41 HP! He actually takes damage. Oh no, he did. He almost took damage from the Ogres. They're not gonna find anything more. PPD kicked in the mid as Net. There's no glimpse available. He's got the wall up at Mushi. He comes in for the free gold. Fear's also here, but Arteezy, well, he's not finding a lot of damage. In fact, he's gonna get silenced up as DJ bowls himself in further. But Mushi can't find a target. Fear goes into the tree line. He'll TP himself out. They have no idea he's there. Glimpse is available for Net, but he just needs the vision to use it.
All of the damage that they're dealing in the Chronosphere is from 4 different ranged heroes, and the only 2 heroes that will really stand close to each other most likely in the fight will be Batrider and the Void.
Mid one get out.
Mid one get killed.
He is most definitely killed. They didn't even need last super
nice
that.
KS though. At Earth Spirit Silence, more or less have to catch him in the Static Storm.
Oh, this is a sandwich right now. Fnatic, well, Sumail is the first one in. PPD, the kick again! He couldn't actually get the swap off now, he will! Sumail is so low! He went down and he will actually go down by the Chronosphere from Universe. He catches out 3, it's a double kill for him! That's actually just easy when you got Clinks on the side, pumping in more damage. Mushi's looking for something and he's actually got the gem! He's actually stolen the gem from the Batrider. The Fusil Blade charge being used. They trigger off the dust as well as Mushi tries to run himself out. He's got Pounce back off cooldown. Universe is dispelling the charges, and again the arrow from Fear hits the mark. The gem is back in possession of Evil Geniuses, and mid one also getting time locked off and killed off. Fnatic team wiped. They committed so much. They got the great initiation when Sumail walked directly into him, but after that, everything just went south. Understand it? They instantly go into Moonlight Shadow, but there's an Observer and Sentry down. They'll see Universe as well as Sumail moving over. So Fnatic are aware of the attack for the Chronosphere. Caught out Net, 3 hits. Nope, they're with the Tornado. They buy a little bit more space, and Sumail really in the middle of Fnatic, not going the way they thought it would, but the damage is just so much from EG. They've already managed to kill off 2. As DJ balls himself away. Mushi picks up the Skadi after the fight is actually ended. into like a leap starfall. Like it's a lot of control, a lot of quick burst damage, and you've always got the Moonlight Shadow to allow EG to initiate. This is just a really, really hard game for Fnatic. DJ is going to get 3-hitted down, he's going to magnetize, he's going to throw everything he's got to try and make sure Arteezy doesn't kill him, but it doesn't stop the train. They already find the pickoff, Mushi leaping himself away, the stun will connect once again, Mushi dropping so low, gets the Shadow Dance off, but the Nova again out of position, Arteezy will help kill it off the spear to get it, and this is just like, it is going downhill right now, very, very quickly. Fnatic have lost 3, they're
Please don't blame him for going for a damage item, because it feels like they just need some sort of way of killing the heroes, and it is probably the most cost-effective item apart from Rapier in terms of just raw damage output, or at least one of the very, very good ones in this position in the game.
DJ dragged out. You can have the glimpse, but DJ already got repositioned. Faceless Void, he'll find the kill. Oh my, that's 9-1-10 on Universe. Mushi's outside in the back lines. He's trying to find the opening. Going up, the Smell goes inside the Shadow Dance, but he can't keep it up. Now they get the vision. At least he got that Dark Pact off, so he's able to get rid of the stun from PPD. And Arteezy caught by himself. Invoker, well, there's some money. 22 at 1,220 gold. Like, that's a lot. Mushi can't even keep the chase going because once again, Fear hits an arrow. Fnatic, if this works, is brilliant. Unfortunately for them, that Sunray is pretty obvious to the dire observer wall that's on the hillside. So they throw it on their own up towards PPD. He's got his level 2 swap up, they go for the kick in Universe, blinks himself in, goes for the Chronosphere, there'll be Yule stopped, Samel trying to buy a little bit more space as Ned going down. This time the Nova actually doesn't do anything. It's too far away from the rest of the fight. Mushi is chasing over and battling against 4 of the heroes on the eastern front. Mushi will drop. There's 3 heroes down. He's actually lost Ohio as well, thanks to swap from PPD. And mid one, he tries to go invis, but this will not work. The sentry drops, Fnatic lose everyone. That almost looked like the last roll of the dice, and EG again, they will not go for Roshan. They're going to come for the GG push straight down mid and try and advance themselves straight into the semi-finals.
Player of that entire game, or maybe the series even.
Oh, they found Samael. But this is a trap. It's such a trap. EG's waiting right behind. You got PPD to swap and feed to arrow whoever he wants to. Leap forward as she goes into the middle of the fight, but TJ, oh my! Arteezy with that Daedalus, he already finds 2 kills. Didn't even see the first one pop, but that Earth Spirit didn't last long. Every tower, but this won't stop it. Like, the EG push is coming, they will attack tier 4 towers, and they will win this game. It cannot be stopped. Like, you EMP Tornado, like, Arteezy doesn't care, he's got no mana anyway, he's still got Nagus the Immortal up his sleeve. They trigger off the Greaves, and there you go. Universe goes to the Chronosphere. Ohio almost pushed out of it by Samel's Flame Break, but they do find the kill nonetheless. The support's coming back up in a moment. Mushi trying to go on Arteezy inside that Shadow Dance. Arteezy dropping low, but then of course the Death Pact gives him more life. Nice little storm. Arteezy's going to go down. No, he's not. Of course he's not. It's GG. Fnatic lose everything, including the series. Will end at 13-44 in favor of EG, and they go 2-0 in the series. That felt convincing.
They look really, really good. I think this might be the best individual series out of a team we've seen so far in the tournament. And, you know, I don't know